I am at the Salem Night Fair.
I am at the westernmost point of the world, the corner of West Avenue, West Circle, and West Terrace. I am in a stranger's backyard, and here is something you might not know. And that is it. That is the video. There is nothing more after this, aside from a channel update for me, Butterbug. But if you were just here for the gag that I was having with the Halloween costume that I put together 28 hours before I needed it for a Halloween party, then that was that. Just a few clips that I did while I was in Salem with a friend. It's not even a good Tom Scott impression. It's a good, basically, a Tom Scott video guy impression. But as far as the rest of the video goes, it is going to be a long overdue channel update, kind of letting you know where things are with the YouTube channel and with me creatively. So last month was a really great month for stuff on the July. Okay, this is coming out on the 31st. So last month was a great month for stuff on the channel. It started the Coffee Talk playthrough at the end of September, going into October, and then in October was the cruise vlog, which, you know, was multiple videos a day. It was 20 videos over the course of 8 days, at the end of which I got COVID. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of content coming out, and I was putting a fair amount of work in before that, between getting Coffee Talk all set and then with the cruise vlogs as well. Even though I did push them back, it was still getting them all set. And now the only thing on the docket on the YouTube channel is The Outer Worlds. That said, The Outer Worlds might be a week or two extra before it comes back. 2 weekends ago, have to think of when this comes out. 2 weekends ago, I had the honor of filming at One Upstate, which is a video game developer expo in Albany, New York. It was the first year for it. It was a lot of fun. It went well, and I took video of all of the speaker presentations. So I need to edit those as well. People are expecting those, so that is my first editing priority. I'm putting this together really quick, but it's like a low effort thing for me to get out there. Maybe next week there will be an Outer Worlds, but do not hold me to that quite yet. Once I've got that other one out of the way, I can return to Outer Worlds. And then I keep going back and forth as to whether I am going to do a second series. Certainly it's been a while since I've done one that has not been previously streamed. I'm aware of this. There are a couple I would like to play. Free Space 2, Freelancer, games that I played. Again, more like old games that I enjoyed and that I just want to share. Is kind of a return to form for me. You know, if it comes to playing newer games, then, I mean, older games that I want to share. I mean, I'm playing Valkyria Chronicles for one of my streaming games right now on Thursdays. We're almost done with that, but, and then Saturday, I think we're going to go to Assassin's Creed Revelations, but I keep on going back and forth with that once I'm done with this last little bit of Power Wash Simulator, now that we finished our other game that we were playing. But, yeah, so as always, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who is a Patreon supporter. There are numerous ways to help me out. This is a hobby for me. I have long ago stopped trying to do anything with it where, oh, well, I'm going to make this my job. I would love if something goes viral and then all of a sudden, ooh, I'm able to like support myself on this now. Sorry, I'm playing with a clicky. I would love if it gets to a point where I can like support myself on it, but I'm not going to put full-time effort into this on top of the full-time day job I have, because this is a hobby for me. My other hobbies include writing, because I thought of a follow-up for How We Stop the Destroyers, and again, there's no promises that that's going to get written, but I kind of know how it would go if it does. I want to make another movie, and, you know, I'm right now got a good pace of like spending time with Steph, watching stuff with her. We just discontinued our Disney Plus because in 2022 when I renewed, it was $79.99 for the year, and said in 23 when I renew, it's going to be $139.99. And in the meantime, they took Willow off of the service. So screw you, Disney Plus. I'm not doing it.
Our money went to Dropout.tv instead. We just subscribed, and we're enjoying watching a bunch of stuff on Dropout. So, as though they need a plug from me, but still. Like, as long as we're talking hobbies, I have a hobby of enjoying watching that right now and other stuff that we're doing together. And I'm also about to start DMing a Pugmire game for coworkers. What year is it? Because after I started working at the bookstore in Northshire in 2018, shortly after that, I started DMing a game of Pugmire for coworkers. Granted, this is 3.5 years after I started my current job, but still. So, for those who are Patreon supporters, thank you. I realized I got off topic a little. There are many ways to support me. Patreon is one of them. And Patreon is one that can sneak up on you if you're not thinking about it. If you are a supporter, certainly if you want to consider your support, if I'm only putting out a video a week, I get that. Like, I totally get that for whatever reason. If you feel that it's not worth your dollar or two or whatever, that's fine. I will say with Patreon, it has been a while since there's been enough coming in on Patreon that I actually see any of that. I support a few creators on Patreon as well. Destin of Smarter Every Day, Jeff Jacks of Questionable Content, as well as some friends, David Kenzel, Doggins, and Alec VZ. There's a few others as well. So basically, what I make on Patreon offsets my cost of supporting other creative people on the platform. So whichever way that might influence your decision to start supporting or to stop supporting or continue supporting, whatever, that's what Patreon is. I'm able to help out. I can spare a few bucks to help out creatives, and if you can spare a buck to kick my way, if enough people do that, then I start making money off of it. But until then, it's just I'm paying it forward to those whom I enjoy. I don't think I had too much to add. Wanted to just say, what we're looking at for content, and that is still Outer Worlds for the foreseeable future. We've got we are over halfway through with the game, at least by number of streams. I think we're editing stream 11 right now out of 18. There's still quite a ways to go. And maybe eventually I will start doing probably Free Space 2, because Descent Free Space was such an early one on the channel, and it'd be cool to go back to that and how I did the intro style and everything like that. It'd be fun to see how that goes. But again, no promises on timeline for anything. The one timeline promise right now is that I need to get the one upstate editing done, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm going to wrap this up so that I can edit it quick and get it out there and maybe get one of those talks edited tonight. But thank you all very much for watching. Have a wonderful and safe Halloween today. And I hope that the rest of your year goes well. I hope that you will stick around and watch stuff. The cruise videos were good for engagement and views and stuff like that, so that was nice. But hey, you're not gonna see that upload pace continued from me. That was a special thing. If I make enough money, I can keep going on vacations. I can do more of that. No, it's not about that. Sorry, this was it'd be nice to quit my current job, but it'd be really funny if I start running a Pugmire game for coworkers immediately after quitting the job. But I'm not in a position to do that right now. And like I said, YouTube, Twitch, etc., it's a hobby. One upload a week, 2 streams a week. That's where I'm at right now. Feel free to discuss below if you have feedback on that. If you don't like it, tough, but instead of yelling at me about it, tell me what your favorite area on my channel has been. And hey, when you were putting out 2 Diablos and Deus Ex or whatever it was, at least we can be nice about preferring how I used to do things rather than being mean about how I do things now. But I love you guys. I've never had a mean comment on one of my videos, except for my favorite comment ever, which I did the April Fool's one about BMW turn signals, and someone started off a comment with, "Are you high, you clown?" and then made some sort of typo in it, and they used the wrong "your," and so I corrected them, just asterisk "your," the correct one, and then I pinned their comment. But other than that, you guys are wonderful. My regular viewers, I know you're not going to be mean. If you were suckered here by the Tom Scott reference in the thumbnail, why are you still here? But also thank you for sticking around. I hope that you decide to check out some of the other stuff on the channel and enjoy it. And if you're wondering what else Tom Scott is on here, the Gary Brandon sound effects supercut that you may have already seen because it is possibly the most popular video on my channel. Which says something for my own. It's how it works. Anyway, it's 2 minutes past when I said I was going to wrap up to keep things brief. I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Mastodon. Support at Patreon if you feel that it's worth it. Tips at Ko-Fi. And watch live at twitch.tv/Boterbug. And you can support over there as well. So thank you all for watching. Have a good one. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.